Good Thursday morning. It is the 27th of February, 2025. February is almost in the history books. 2 months of the year almost done. Crazy in my mind. Seems like time flies when you get older. Weather, it's a little bit wet today. Not super wet, and that's going to clear up probably. It will become breezy. Breezy day. And not too chilly. I mean, it's already pretty warm out there, so maybe a few degrees higher. It's going to bring in a little bit cooler air for tomorrow, but then we're back up into the 50s, but breezy big time on Saturday before we get a chill down for Sunday. And then next week we are back to milder conditions, at least early in the week through midweek, and then we'll have to watch as we get a cool down towards the following weekend. And it's a close call for some potential wintry mix of something. Cold rain is probably more favored. Accumulation is probably unlikely, but we could at least see some snowflakes. That would probably be it for the year. So here we are today. It's a little bit earlier. I mean, this is the front and the moisture that came through today. You see the ice bars are pretty tight packed here. A little bit of cold air damming, so it won't probably be as warm as it could be today. But anyway, the cold air isn't super cold. And then it brings in the chillier air for Friday. Now we've gotten much chillier. The windy conditions. It's going to be chilly feeling tomorrow. As we get that cold air kind of in here for a day or so. But then we get these southerly winds on the return, and this low pressure, this pretty strong low pressure system up to the north, bringing southwest winds. So that's why Saturday, by later on Friday and into Saturday, will be pretty warm with temperatures, but pretty breezy. You see the ice bars really getting tight here as a strong high pressure and this low pressure are moving out. We get the strong northerly winds, and it will feel much colder on Sunday. With strong winds, we'll get that taste of winter back. I did finally see some greening on some of my grass. At least we'll be slowed down a little bit because I don't look forward to mowing. Even though I love spring, I love the flowers and everything else, and the warmer temperatures. The mowing and the chores become more challenging as the spring kind of kicks into high gear. But, we'll be into March, and March is meteorological spring, so we're starting off spring. This looks like it stays chilly, not super cold, into the first part of the week. And then we get this much stronger low-pressure system out to the west, and that is strong southerly winds. So temperatures will get up in the 60s. I would not be surprised if we don't get a lot of clouds. Someone may see 70s out of this, because this is some strong southerly winds bringing in warmer air from the south. A lot of winds. It's going to be a very windy time. Shocking, March is known for its winds because of the rapidly changing low pressures, high pressures, hot and cold back and forth. And this low is strong. Goes up into Canada and yanks the cold air back down into the country. So yeah, we're going to chill out. I do want to note there, it's possible as this stronger front comes through, maybe we get some thunderstorms. I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it too much here on the front. Much cooler as we head into the following weekend, so Thursday, Friday, so a week from now, much cooler conditions. Maybe, as I mentioned, maybe some snow showers or something involved with it. Don't overall see a good chance for anything at this point anymore, but you'll see that there is kind of a close call on Sunday. As a warm front comes back north, you get overriding moisture over top of some cooler air at the surface, and there may be just enough for some flakes, so it's not showing up here much. But then that warms us right back up as the warm front comes through. We get more rain, which we desperately need. I'll see the drought monitor here in a minute, and you can see we desperately need rain. And then again, that kicks in colder air again. So here we are back to colder air. This is far enough out. Exactly how this pans out will be something we have to determine. But that is a little bit of a blocking low. What that means is that the follow-up storm probably can't just ride up into this block. It's going to have to go further south. It also may get sheared apart. But because it's further south and we've got a little bit of cold air, it's a really close call on whether or not we get rain or snow out of it. Plus, it just kind of falls apart, as I mentioned, because it just can't get the moisture it needs until it gets off the coast and then kind of blows up. Unfortunately, it brings us back some colder, very windy conditions, and this looks just weird on the west. There's cold air damming out at the east part of the mountains. Low to the west, warm air trying to override the colder air. It's probably going to show a mixture, over top of us. We'll have to see if that even is possible, and then more rain. But hey, that's way far out there. I wouldn't guess anything more than this. I mean, we look like we're going to Get windy this afternoon. Cool air is going to come in. It's going to be chillier tomorrow, then warmer on Saturday with a lot of wind around, then colder on Sunday. Monday, we start kind of a climb up, probably up into the 60s, maybe even a 70-degree day next week if we can get some sunshine. Then more rain comes in. It sets us up for a chilly weekend next weekend. We have to watch if there's any disturbances around for potential mixture of some snow and sleet and stuff. We'll have to see. And then we kind of are battling between the warm and cold air, so that probably puts us at pretty average temperatures just because it evens out. Cold a day, warmer day, cold a day, warmer day. But there is that one chance that something could form along the front and maybe cause us a little bit of interesting weather. Probably like between the 7th and the 10th. Beyond that, I think is probably going to be the end of winter weather opportunities. One thing you are seeing, if you aren't feeling it, is that the pollen count has definitely gone up as well. All right, let's look at the drought situation really quick. Sorry, it's a long video. And Loudoun remains firmly in the moderate drought, and I have to agree. We're not getting much rain. I mean, even the rain we got today was not much of anything. Some people saw some showers, nothing really. And you saw that forecast outlook. There was no organized rain until maybe Wednesday next week, and it didn't even look like it was that much. Possibly then, maybe way in the long range, we could see some type of a coastal, but we really need inches of rain to overcome this drought. And we are just locked in the seasonal outlook, which will be issued in the next couple of days, is probably going to show a continuation of the drought persisting here because I just don't see it changing. We got to get the pattern to get shaken up so that we can get better chances of rain for sure. All right, this is a long outlook. Hope you have a great Thursday, and expect some breezes this afternoon. And some chillier tomorrow, but kind of a mixed bag over the weekend as far as like warmer on Saturday but windy, and then colder and windy on Sunday. So there you go. Have a good one.